Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This episode is hosted by Studio Lou, who is doing a month-long challenge called Mass Make March 2023. We're going to be doing 6 clusters and 7 page tabs. You can find out more details with her on her YouTube channel here on YouTube at Studio Lou, and she is also on Instagram at Studio Lou. And on any social media, please use the hashtag MassMakeMarch2023 so that she can see all your wonderful work. Intros done. Let's get after it. So we know that we are working on this journal, and so I'm probably not going to mass make things, but I'm going to make whatever the thing is for the day and then put it directly into this journal. I showed you the other day a method of being able to keep track of the contents and pockets and so on and so forth, and this is the up-to-date version of this. So for anybody who is unfamiliar with what this means, I'm just leaning over to get a scrap piece of paper. And shockingly, I don't have a good scrap piece of paper that is blank because I am a ridiculous person. Let us try this. So the basic unit of measure is a square, and this is that. So this is the piece of paper. So the piece of paper is represented by this square. This side is this side, and then this side is this side. So when you are looking at something on my sheet that is colored in like that, it means that I don't have any decoration on this side of the page, but I have something on that side, which is usually a pocket and a journal card or some other journal specific decoration contribution. So we can see at the top, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 items in the first section, and I probably have some kind of gap here, so I'll probably need to do at least one more. And on the second half, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I probably need at least 3 more. And we have a long track here, and we may have something in there to do as well. So I need 1 here, and what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. So I probably need 4 more technical term thingy-whatsits for this journal. And that means that each one of these needs to come with a pocket. So pockets are my focus, and we can do pockets with both clusters and a page tab. So that's pretty great. So that's introduction out of the way. We can put the journal aside, and then we can start working on the cluster. So move this out of the way. I'm always in a perpetual mess. So here is my thought, my idea. I have these cards, which are fun playing cards that have gardening tips to them, and the journal that we're working on is a garden specific journal. Love these cards, and putting 1 in the journal just doesn't seem enough for me. So I have created this is my good one, and this is my test subject, a way of being able to put in 4 pockets. So we go 1 pocket here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need a cluster somewhere here just to make it pretty. So the way I created this set of pockets, and I quite often when I am working something out in my head, I will use newspaper, something that is very low risk, so that I can play around, work on the design, and then finally use it. So I'll use a glue page to show you what I did. Bink. So essentially I am going to create, so this is the first fold is kind of there, make sure that it will fit the card. So that's one part. And then the second is a fold over. So I'm just going to do a simple sort of sleeve pocket. And what am I doing here? I am taking off this bit so that I have a tab to glue onto. I will tear this off and hopefully it will be clear in a second. There we are. So essentially what I have is an inside tab to glue and then an outside shell, and I've measured it so that it will fit these cards. So that was the first thing I did. And let's just make another one just so you can follow along completely. Oops. I accidentally left this glue not entirely closed, and man is it clumpy. So there we are. So we've got a nice long sleeve. And then what I did was I folded it in half, just like that. And then I cut it. And then what I want to do is just, I sort of folded it on an angle, sort of suit yourself whatever your angle is you want to do. And then let's do it that way. And then this way. And so I am going to then glue these together. So this flap is going to be glued to this part, just like that. And then this edge glued up to that edge. And then this edge glued up there. Oops, see, that's how that happens. And so then we have a stacked 4 pockets that need a cluster on this side, and then that will go onto a page in the book. So let's assume that this is going to be a page, and then it would be like a nice big sort of cover. So these are my For Real Good pages, and I chose red because of it is the dominant color that I am using for the journal, and also I needed something to make this card stand out a bit. It's not the biggest standouty thing, but it's what we're going to go with. And I didn't make this quite the same way as I just showed you, and I believe the phrase is do as I say, not as I do. But you don't have to do anything that I say, because you 100% do you. There are no rules, there are no inspections, there are no audits that happen in this craft. So that's that fold. That's that fold. I need to do a little bit of inking. So it is the end of the day here on Tuesday. It's a beautiful sunny day. A little bit cool. But if I don't have to shovel it, it is a good day. There. There. Now then. Got that sorted. Glue's over here. Now, what is going to be the better way of doing this? Nope. Yes, I wanted the red to show up. Wait a minute. Nope, something's off. That's the right way. This is folded the wrong way. Oh, math and things are hard. I want to do it this way. There we are, that's better. I'm just using the bottom of my scissors to act as a bone folder. Is that right? I'm completely disoriented. There we are. Okay, now we're good. And I can move that down a bit, I think. Let more of the red show. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay, so step one, glue the top in. Oops, I don't want to do it. So there's one. And here's the second one. I'm going to do a little bit more inking just to get rid of that white. I really enjoyed Cindy's cluster video. It was all fabric clusters and they were really, really fun. I do like it when she focuses on fabric because it is one of my likes as well. That's right, yep, we're good. Just freaking myself out. There we are. And so I want this to look kind of like a tree or like a plant. So this one should be straight up, and then that one can be sort of angly. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And it will get stuck when we stick it to the book. Yep, there we are. Okay, boy, that was a lot of work. So let's make sure these all fit. Two, three, and four. Okay, so I've got two spares. I should actually put one of those in an idea journal. So now we need a cluster. After all of that work, we are now cluster bound. So I have all of these bits of plant. They are, what do I want to say? Like fake flowers, and I have disassembled them. Here we are. Here's a couple of bits. I can move that up just a little bit, and then I kind of need to have something that's like a red blob isn't the right term, but it's kind of the image that I have in my head. Something like red. Oh dear. What is it that I want to do? I wonder if there is, let's have a look here. There are bits and pieces of, oh, yes, okay. Oops, bird won't do. There might be something fun here in terms of pictures. That might be fun. Nope. My only saving grace is I'm partially prepared. Oh, and there's labels. Look at that. I have labels as far as the eye can see. I'm not even making that up. Oh, look at me. Might be nice. What's that say? One thorn of experience is worth a whole wilderness of warning. James Russell Lowell. That might be fun. Okay, so we've got enough material here that we can presumably do something. Here's one. So these labels are Tracy Fox labels. And that flower there is from Rachel at Roxy Creations. It's her Flower Fussy Cut, part of her Flower Fussy Cut series. And this is an old tea bag that I tea dyed. So we shall see. Still not happy. What do I want? Maybe a piece of fabric? Oh yeah. That might be fun. Pulling out some of this. So this is part of the sari silk, or the chindi carpet undoing. Goes. See what else we have here. There's a crash. It's just my pile of stuff that's tipped over. And nothing to be alarmed about. There's some tickets. Now I have too much stuff. The tomatoes might be fun, because there's tomatoes there. And I'm just leaning over here to cut off the end. The little notches. There we are. Okay, now we have enough material here. I might not need this flower, don't worry. Okay, I need to take a breath. Just getting ahead of myself and just all flustered, and we don't need to do that. So that was me just having a drink of tea. And so this is me completely changing the idea, but possibly good enough. Do I need any more? I don't think I do. Maybe have a second one. Sure. Okay, what do I need? I need this. So how do I get this so it's attached well? Let's do it this way. So this method is called the top-down method. You create a cluster, and as opposed to moving it all, you take the top bit and you glue it to the next top bit, and then you sort of move your way downward so that the placement is kept. Oops. Do that. And then that's going to go out that way. And this completely didn't turn out the way I expected it to, which is kind of hilarious. Uh-oh. Sticking, but there we are. That looks pretty good. I'll buy it for $1 anyways. So this is the way that I have been able to make sure that I have both a make and also a pocket. So that's gonna go that way, and that's gonna kind of go that way, and there we are. That turned out okay. And I wonder, sometimes too much is too much. Yeah, we can do that. Where is my glue? Oh, it's still clumpy. And I am doing this just to get rid of some of that dark green. And there we are. Gardening tips for fruits and vegetables. And that's a nice pocket with a nice cluster in the center. Okay, so we've got that one done. Clusters, yes, and then page tab. Now, page tabs are fun. And I don't know who I saw doing it, but I saw somebody do it. I probably saw at least Gail Augustinelli do it, quite possibly Rachel at Roxy Creations do it. I gotta find my bits now. Anybody see where I put it? Oh dear, we just need a little bit of cleanup. Move that out of the way, move that out of the way. Okay, that's one of the things. So we're getting warm. Oh, here we are. It's upside down. There's your problem. So, one of the things that I want to do with this is create, let's go back to our little pretend page. I want to create a side pocket like that, that's going to be mounted on the side of a page. And then I want to put a tab on it so that it sticks out. And because anything worth doing is worth overdoing, I want to be able to put a grommet there and then hang that. So that is going to be my one very elaborate tab that hopefully will work. And so I'm in the process at the moment of just sort of building up side here. It is not, it doesn't have any, ooh, that's what I was looking for. Fun things on it. I think when I do my, anybody who's been with me for a while will know that after every journal I always do sort of a what went well, what didn't go well. And I think for this one of the things that I'm gonna have to come to terms with is I did not do a good job creating enough enough paper of the base color, which is red, to be able to use in this journal. And I did a whole pile of fussy cuts. Do you think I can find them anywhere? The answer to that is no. The answer to that is, oh, maybe that's gonna be fun. Try that. Cut them up. I believe this is sort of Rachel's approach as well. She gets enough material around to then reject a bunch of it and then pick what she wants. It's not necessarily an efficient process, but it is delightful, and I completely get it. So let's do that. That out of the way. Do that, maybe? Maybe that's what I should do. So I'm going to make a banner, a wide banner, using this cardstock. And if it doesn't work, we will have a banner. What's the width? It's about 1.5 inches. And this paper here is from the dollar store, and they have a variety of 6x6 cardstock packages available for sale. You know what, let's do the polka dot one as well, because the polka dot one might work as well. We'll do that. Now then, what did I just do here? Do that, or get rid of that, and we can do that. Feel like that's a little bit too bright. Maybe it should go on that side. Maybe that's what it should do. And I'm not opposed to this being a long strip now. So I'm just going to glue that on, just so I'm not changing my mind. Oops. Yep, we'll do that. I really like banners. It's another one of my favorite bits of ephemera. We could also do that if we wanted. Where's that circle? Do that. I feel like this should be a thicker paper. Let us punch a thicker hole. There. I'm not opposed to the tickets. It's amusing to me that I can probably cope with making one of the things that is supposed to be a mass make in the amount of time that Cindy can make like a billion, which is awesome. Oh, there it is. That's a lot going on, and it's not a pretty collage. Well, we are going to keep going. Because we need to get something done. Oh, we're stuck now. There we are. Everybody is just sort of floaty here. Well, that's a little better. We're back to using that. I need to get rid of some of this white cardness. There, it's a little better. What am I pausing for? I am pausing to see if there's anything else that is... I don't have any red cardboard. That's the discussion that I had with myself earlier today. That I should have done before and didn't do. Okay. And there we are. There we are. Now then, we're going to do some hole punching and some grommet setting, and it's going to be exciting. I do hope I have my little bin of grommets here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to be right back. I am going to have to be right back. Nuts. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. This is the top. There we need one of those. I'm going to put that into there. And this is, that's large, this is small. I want to punch on this side. Small, there we are. And I want to punch kind of in the center. There we are. Put this in. Oh, it worked. That sounds like I might not have had all the confidence that I should have had, and that would be entirely true. Oh my gosh. And this is the fun part. Put the little bitty thingy, what's it there? And ta freaking da. So, it took a little while to come together, but I think it came together generally all right. And there, we have a tab that is going to be then a pocket on a page. It is going to go like this. It's going to stick out, and I'm going to have a little dangly bit that is going to be very thrilling for me and hopefully for the forever home of the journaler. And I'll be able to put something in like that. Oh, okay. So, good job. 2 pockets. We've got day 6 and day 7 done. Day 8 is going to be altered paper clips. And I think I will see you soon, because I think this is all we've been able to do for today. So as always, thank you so much for keeping me company and helping me out and giving me some encouragement. Please like, subscribe, comment for more episodes, and we will see you really soon. Bye now.